Hi, welcome back to another episode of Shi-an's Jedi Consular playthrough. I'm Slicka. Let's get at it. So, last time we finished up doing all our quests. It was one of the longest episodes, probably the longest episode we ever did. We had to end up fighting our master Yuan Par, and we believe the final noetikon is within the Justicar, brigade. Yes. So we've come down here to try and handle the Justicars to get this last noetikon. Let's pick up this quest and I'll briefly explain our new abilities that I picked up at the end of last episode.
Excuse me, Master Jedi? No, don't look at me. Just look casual. Act like you're not talking to anyone. My name's Jafke. I'm with Republic Security. Is the street clear? Any Justicar patrols?
I don't see any Justicars in the street.
Alright, good. It should be safe for us to talk. For now. I already tangled with the Justicars. Trust me, you don't want to underestimate these guys.
I appreciate the warning.
Gladly. I wouldn't want anyone else making the same mistake I did. Republic Security was actually excited about the Justicars at first. Bunch of ex-military guys forming a militia to take back the streets.
The Justicars weren't the allies you'd hoped for.
Republic Security hoped the Justicars would work alongside our officers, bring order to Coruscant's lower levels. But they pushed out Republic forces just like they did the criminals. They keep the peace down here, but they definitely aren't on the Republic side.
You were sent to find out more about the Justicars, right?
Not exactly. We've tried to run surveillance on their activities, but their signal jammers block every attempt. I thought disrupting the jammers would be easy, but the Justicar patrols are everywhere.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes, that'd be great. I built the devices to disrupt the Justicar's jammers. They just need to be installed. Can you do that for me?
I'll take the devices and place them for you.
Thank you so much. Here, take the devices. They need to be planted at several points around the district. That's the tricky part. Justicar patrols are everywhere. Once you've planted the devices, make your way back. Good luck, and thanks.
Alright, so real quick, I'm just gonna run up and jam this one in. So, a few of our new abilities is we picked up a dot called Mind Crush. Basically just deals some kinetic damage over time after doing some instant kinetic damage. Another ability we picked up was Force Armor. It's basically just an absorb, or used by healers. Places a bubble around it. Absorbs some incoming damage. So that's no worries. Our other one is our big heal, Deliverance. Benevolence is our quick heal, Deliverance is our massive heal. It has a long cast timer. Oh no, we kinda have to wait because this trooper decided to get there before me. That's a commando, as you can see from the assault cannon. As far as I know, Eric Jorgen's the only companion that uses an assault cannon, which is the trooper's first companion, as you see. So wait here real quick, here it is. Alright, now we'll run back around. So, in this episode, going by the current quests we have, besides installing these jammers, which gets us a belt, we have to deal with looks like speaking to this Filer Dan. Searching for these Ugnaughts that apparently stole something from the Gree, and locating Lars Baddeg, who's been basically connected to the other two noetikons. He basically had a bunch of GAN control one, and the noetikon of science was hidden in a bunch of smugglers. Alright, so we're not going to pick up this one from Lurang Gonther. That's a 4-man heroic, but we will speak to Ronaldo Agaref.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Braden did.
I'm not from Coruscant. I'm not in any of the gangs.
Please, can you help me rescue Braden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die!
If these Justicars wish to keep the peace, it will not be on the backs of children.
Thank you. Are you really a Jedi? They say sometimes Jedi appear to children who are truly in need. To get to Braden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Braden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
Alright, so now I have to save a kid's sister. Sorry, a kid's brother. That was the sister.
What do you want? I'm just an old woman minding her own business. Haven't done nothing to no one.
I take it you're the Republic spy.
Oh, so you're my backup. About time. I'm risking my neck loitering here. Republic security needs to get its act together. Downright insulting this has taken so long.
The lieutenant said you never contacted him.
He's never heard of radio silence? Idiot. Look, I tracked the data thieves down here, and I'm positive the Justicars took the schematics to their base. Probably to their main computer. You do realize, though, that once you take the schematics back, they'll just gather dust in some security storeroom.
As long as this is worth my while.
Well, I guess your loyalty isn't set in steel, then. Hear me out on this. My daughter runs a relief group called Undercity Assistance. They bring food and supplies to the poor in the lower levels. These schematics would help them avoid the gangs down here.
I don't see any reason you couldn't copy the maps you need.
That's just what I was thinking. Just bring the holodisk back to me after you get it, and I'll make a copy for my daughter.
If we make copies of that data, it could end up in the wrong hands.
I'm not stupid. I trust my daughter not to spread the schematics around. You have all the information I can give. Go pay a visit to the Justicars, and if you want that data put to good use, I'll be here.
So as you see, we're dealing with a lot of Justicar in this area. Well, in fact, this is the Justicar area, so shouldn't be a surprise. But pretty much as we run through this entire map, we're dealing with the Justicars, no matter what we do. Let's get around here and continue on down here. Should be about 1 to 2 more quests down here, and then we can actually get going doing the rest of the quests. Yeah, Post and Reed Gondon are also 2 quests. Probably return to Agent Jafke first, real quick. So Shadows is all the way down at the bottom here. So we have a long way to go before we get to the Lars Baddeg quest.
You're back! Thank goodness. Did you get all the devices in place?
The devices are all in place.
What a relief. I really can't thank you enough for your help. Alright, let's see if these things work. They're booting up now. Synchronizing, and... It's working! The frequencies are all clearing, one by one. This is fantastic.
Then we are done here.
I never could have done this without you. Never. Amazing. Here. I could never reward you enough for what you've done. I'll notify headquarters that the jammers are down. Thanks again for your help. This mission would have been a complete failure without you.
Lightsaber. It's not great though. So I'm just kind of looking at what I get when I complete some of these quests.
Oh man, a Jedi in the flesh? Perfect. This is perfect. So my name's Paus, right? And I'm a journalist. The only journalist down here who isn't afraid to dig up the truth. I'm onto something major with these Justicars. I'm gonna blow the lid on all their tyranny and oppression and show all of Coruscant what they really are.
Sounds like a worthy undertaking.
I'm glad you think so too, my friend. I'm working on a major scoop. A clear-cut case of wrongful arrest, illegal imprisonment, and unjust execution. Proof I need is just out of reach, though. I need a fearless hero to get that evidence. I need you.
Just tell me what needs to be done, Paus.
I knew you were the one. You're a fighter, baby, fighting the good fight. Raquel Lysanis, son of a wealthy family, arrested and executed without trial or explanation. He's the key to everything. The catalyst to the dirty little secret. Nobody's talking about Raquel's death. Not the Justicars, not his family, nobody. So I need the facts, straight from the source, the Justicar Tower. And that's where you come in.
What's in the Justicar's tower that will prove your suspicions?
Interrogation droids. They're the key. Justicars use them all the time, and they record everything they see. Find the droid that recorded Raquel, smash it, and yank the memory core. You can check the core on the Justicar computers to make sure you've got the right one.
That seems simple enough to me.
Alright then, as soon as you've got the recording I need, bring it back here and we'll show Coruscant the truth about these Justicars. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Alright. And our final quest, read Gandon.
Master Jedi? Don't see too many of you on Coruscant anymore. Certainly not in Justicar Territory. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
You sound like you have your suspicions.
The Justicars were supposedly formed by Republic citizens. Fear and martial law is not how the Republic operates. Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
I might be able to help you with that.
Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Alright, so let us continue on. Way down here. I'm just gonna run over to this side. Let's do it. I'm just gonna kill a bunch here for the bonus clip. Here's Deliverance in case you guys want to see what it looks like. Alright, so the goal of this quest was to retrieve manifest data packets. There's 3 of them. We pick it up and we actually end up getting a helmet, which in the case of a Consular and Jedi Knight, to me they weren't even classes designed to have helmets, they were just kind of forced to have them. So they don't even look that great in my opinion. Of course, that's just mine. I mean, to be honest, I prefer the helmets for like the bounty hunter, the trooper, the one. Smuggler and Agent are meh. To me, this is actually the heavy hitting, heavy armor characters I like the helmets for. Red lightsaber crystal. Alright, one more and then we're done with the diverting assignment. Quite a few quests down here, I must say. Since I really don't need those guys, I'll just go right after the Justicar commander here. Oh, that's fine. Oh, he dropped a blue. But I don't use heavy armor. Alright, so we're on our way to the south now, this area. A lot of Justicars we have to fight to get out of here. Alright, so may as well run through here and go down the elevator. This is just a quick detour, so to speak, for the Gree quest. After we go down there, it's really just talking to these guys. So I'm gonna quickly expand my inventory from here.
Cooperate and you won't be harmed. Where's the Gree device? Are the people on this level in some kind of danger? This is Coruscant. Why wouldn't the Senate help with repairs?
Good point he makes.
Fear unbalances you and makes a bad situation worse. I'll tell the Gree representatives about your situation.
So now we gotta go repair that Gree console, and when we go back to the Gree, which will definitely be in the next episode, we'll tell them about what happened. So the Gree console's back the other way, so we'll be doing that way towards the end of the episode. I love the combination of telekinetic throw and project. No different really than Force Lightning and Shock, which is the Sith Inquisitor's version. Alright, so we need a Justicar belt. So killing a bunch of Justicars, no problem. Alright, we got what we needed. So it looks like there's a lot more people down here than there was earlier. Send Kaizen to go collect some crystals.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Alright, so a bunch of Justicars in our way. Right for the boxes, I like it. Alright, so first things first, let's deal with the Justicar kid up here. So we run through here, and now we gotta go up this elevator and save this kid. So basically the goal is to, as I like to put it, kill everyone here. It isn't, but it's so small of an area you end up doing it anyway, really. Here it is.
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie? Oh, but she's a little girl. How could she... Why? Now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
A little gratitude wouldn't kill you.
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
Alright, if that's what it has to... if that's how it has to be. Let's do that. And now Ronaldo's brother is safe. I'll come back to that one, because if I remember correctly, and I could be wrong, but I think I ended up returning there in the Jedi Consular story. It wasn't a Jedi Consular story, it was a Jedi Knight story. It was one of the Jedi ones. So I could be wrong, and I could be wasting time running away from it, but let's find out. Let's go do Killed in Custody real quick. Very good question, cousin. Why do the kids of Prey not kill? They're missing out on good Juggernaut points. Alright, so we got the memory core we needed. Now let's just go grab a security terminal real quick.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 1. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, you're accused of criminal activity under Supreme Law 8814, aiding and abetting an enemy of the Protectorate. How do you plead?
How do you think I plead? Not guilty. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is a violation of my rights. Look, my father gives you people a lot of credits. He's not going to be very happy about this.
That is entirely irrelevant. Your plea is now on record. This session is concluded.
You have no intention of even giving me a fair trial, do you? This is oppression, and I promise you, my father...
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 2. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, as you know, your alleged girlfriend, Mistress Daria Felton, failed to corroborate your alibi. Mistress Felton's testimony reports of 6 eyewitnesses, and the blasters found in your residence are sufficient proof of your membership in the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. Do you have any closing statements?
You know what? I do. You idiots got me this time. But you should know, I've been running operations under your nose for years. I've been working for the Black Sun since I was a kid. You people are pathetic.
Very well, your closing statements have been recorded. This session is concluded.
You're going to lose this war in the end. The Black Sun will rise!
Alright, well, I'm not gonna make them look guilty. I mean, why would I do that? They actually did some good there. This benefits me in no way. In fact, I guess the guy's happy that I did what had to be done and get a bigger paycheck for it. Alright, so now that quest is concluded, we have actually one more quest left before we turn them all in. 2 if you include the secret passages. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down south here. is where we're supposed to locate this Lars Baddeg. So we can sneak around these guys. Nope. Alright, so like I said, let's just go to where this Lars Baddeg is. It's a lot of Justicars to kill. So the trooper's down here. Yeah, it's possible I'm actually in there. So like I said, I'm just making it safe. If I have to run back, that's my problem for prolonging the episode, I guess.
You've got guts, Jedi. Walking into my base, stealing 2 of my noetikons.
Those noetikons were looted from the Jedi Temple.
You've messed everything up. They said I could rule the Justicar Territory if I got them the noetikons. Just one left, and it's theirs.
Who are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. This is my only chance. I already lost 2 noetikons. I'm a dead man anyway. Here, take it. This whole thing was a mistake from the start.
Okay. Nice. Welcome to the noetikon of secrets.
Oh, thank goodness, a visitor. It gets so lonely in here sometimes. I would offer you a drink, but I ran out millennia ago, by my record. But we could play a game instead.
The Master of Questions.
You don't look like a Jedi Master. What's going on?
Well, I'm not a Jedi Master, which would explain your first statement. And as for the second, it's hard to say. I'm guessing you activated what looked like some sort of ancient device. A holocron maybe? And something went wrong. You zigged where you should have zagged, and you ended up here.
How do I get out of here?
Well, I suppose I could let you go, but you'd have to play a game with me first. A game of questions. Answer right, you're free. Answer wrong, and your strength becomes a permanent part of this place.
Those terms don't sound very fair, but I'll do my best.
Excellent. Such an accommodating guest. Okay, the first question. How do you catch an answer?
You lure it out with a question.
Too obvious, I suppose. It's no fun when you get the answer right. Next question. What does the wise person know?
Well, this is interesting. See, I don't know any of this, so a lot of it I'm just trying to figure it out myself.
The wise person does not know, but seeks knowledge always.
Another right answer. You are so dull. Last question. Soon this place will be overrun with enemies. What will you do?
That's 2 for 2. Let's go with the meditate one.
None of this is real. These enemies will not harm me.
You are a fool. While you sit and meditate, your enemies trample you underfoot. You perish.
Look like all Sith. So, that was a lie to me.
Like I promised, sir. The Jedi won't be a problem anymore. Now your master won't mind about those other noetikons, right?
He might not. Only it seems your plan was a failure.
What the? But look! He's weaker! It did work!
I would have preferred if our little trap had killed you. Not that it mattered. The noetikons are nothing on their own anyway. They wouldn't have stopped me or my master.
Who's your master, Sith?
My master is the downfall of the Jedi Order. Baddeg, what are you waiting for? Earn my master's forgiveness. Kill this wretch.
Alright, so I'm weakened because I decided to meditate, but 2 for 2 with their questions. Pretty good. Probably should have defended myself. That's, you know, a normal answer. So the real noetikon is over here in this box, which I somehow know for whatever reason.
Be careful where you walk, Jedi. The path of the dark side intersects with that of the light at many crossroads. This is the noetikon of secrets. We are the masters who have seen the darkness and turned back to the light.
I'm looking for a cure for my master. The other noetikon said to ask here.
If the noetikon of science and the noetikon of light had no answers, what makes you think we can help? We are neither doctors nor healers.
Patience, Bastila. What she means, Jedi, is that for you to consult us, this illness must be remarkable indeed.
Yes, I'm sorry. Tell us what you know about this illness, and we will see what we can find.
So that is a much older Bastila Shi-an from Knights of the Old Republic. Bastila Shi-an was kind of a big deal in Knights of the Old Republic, one of your main companions. Darth Malak eventually turns it to the dark side, and then it's up to you, which looks like is canon now, where you turn it back to the light. You could have followed her to the dark side as Revan and then taken over the Sith Empire. That was one way to end the game.
My master has gone completely insane.
Of course. Start from the beginning and describe everything you've seen.
You were right to consult us. It was only those things eliminated by the other noetikons that put us on track.
It's an illness the Jedi have seen before. One created by an ancient Sith named Tarek Morhage. He used it to turn Jedi to the dark side by the hundreds and leech their strength from them. In this way, he waged war on the Jedi.
Is there any way to stop it?
A Jedi healer whose sacrifice, unlike his name, has not been forgotten, developed a shielding technique to release Morhage's hold on his victims.
One by one, the healer cut Morhage off from his army, the source of his strength.
Each time he used the technique, however, it cost him some of his own strength.
By the time the battle was won, the healer was weakened beyond the point of recovery. He sacrificed his life to save the Jedi Order.
Is it possible for someone to learn this technique?
The ritual is recorded in an ancient terminal in the Jedi Temple. Learning it will require the combined knowledge of all the noetikons. If you are thinking of learning the technique, Jedi, I would caution you. Powers such as these weigh heavily on those who wield them.
But it seems your master doesn't have time for caution. For your master to survive, you must go to the Jedi Temple and learn the ritual as soon as possible.
I will go there as soon as possible.
Then we will do our best to help you learn the technique. Take all 3 noetikons to the terminal in the temple and activate them. We will teach you what you must know. Later, others may learn the technique as well. But for now, time is of the essence.
Interesting. So now I must go to the Jedi Temple.
I need to talk to you. I have bad news. Yuan's illness has begun to affect her body. She's losing strength, fading fast. Are you any closer to finding the last noetikon?
I'm on my way to the Jedi Temple now to find a cure.
The temple? So the noetikons were able to point you to something useful. Wonderful. Just be warned. The ruins of the temple are crawling with danger. And getting there means passing through the works. They're not safe either. Be careful, but hurry. I don't know how long Yuan will last.
Alright. Alright, so it's been a long episode so far, like all of Coruscant has been. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go download the schematics, quick travel, and turn in all these quests. So I was wrong, and it must be the Jedi Knight that takes me back there. I just remember, you're maybe even the Trooper. I remember playing one class, and I come all the way down here. Must be the Trooper. And chased me all the way back after I did that quest in the Justicar's lab. I was a little bit peeved about it. That's why I kind of held off going in there. So the next episode we'll start with the actually I don't have to return the degree now that I think of it. Kind of just repair it and I kind of get the next quest here. Alright, so we just gotta make it to the last room here. And if the Trooper went that way, then that is definitely the Trooper that has to do it in that quest line. Which is, that's what it exactly looks like. So we'll basically turn in a bunch of quests and that'll be an episode. Maybe just kill this arbiter for a massive heal on me. Alright. So one thing, not sure if I will do, is return to Lieutenant Dorn, because I have to still return to him after I speak to Father Dan. Might hold off on that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quests to turn in. And the Jedi Scholar lightsaber, which we get after we do that. That's us. Okay, let's kill these guys. There's 2 quests down there we gotta turn in. And that's just a better lightsaber, so. Kinda funny running around with a Jedi Knight's lightsaber.
Shipping records from the Justicar docks. This should be everything you need.
Couldn't have done it better myself. These records prove the Justicars are getting supplies from off-world. I'll transmit these to headquarters, let them chew on it a while. You've got my thanks.
I've been hearing some serious comm chatter, pal. Sounds like you made a mess in the Justicar Tower. Did you find any recordings of Raquel? Don't keep me in suspense.
Here you go, Paus. Straight out of the Justicar Detention Center.
Terrific. Let's see what you found. Oh no! Raquel, you snake! No wonder your parents won't talk about you, you little thug. Great. My whole story shot to pieces. That little jerk was my best lead. Now I've got nothing to go on.
Even if this lead didn't work out, you're still right about the Justicars.
I won't let this keep me down. I'll find the proof. Just gotta stick it out a little longer down here, that's all. Anyways, thanks for all your help. Keep fighting the good fight. I'll see you around.
Let's go speak to Ronaldo now.
Your brother is free. He says he will find you as soon as it's safe.
Really? The Justicars were saying he'd been killed. But he's alive? Really? Thank you, thank you. You're my second best friend in the whole world.
Only second? Don't know why you have a lightsaber, kid, but it's weak because of what I happened to have looted earlier, so maybe later.
Internal transmitters reveal you convey the optimization solution to me. I also scan a crude Ugnaught porcine biped proposal of collaboration. Curious.
This is a great opportunity to show your skills as an administrator unit.
This unlikely collaboration acknowledges my true aptitude, what a purple tangent, to achieve astounding me this way. With this optimization solution repossessed, Coruscant's waste processors revive. Filth, disease, poison levels recede. Plague outbreaks averted. All resolves to purple parallel. The black bisector comes, pleasing as it is needed. I am NIK, Science Unit. Please talk up if your comprehension white shifts. I will use simple, happy language words to help you understand.
I do appreciate anything you can do.
Indubitably. Coruscant power comes from the works. Darkness comes from the works. Coruscant senators, traitors are blind. The power of darkness must stop.
Repeat that. The works are where Coruscant's power is generated?
The works is very low on Coruscant. There, breed-spawning generators breed electrons for machine consumption, but enemy droid machines intersect the power conduits and yellow shift their functionality. Enemy droid machines must stop, and conduits must be fixed.
How do you mean to accomplish that?
I monitor the power conduits, and know where to implement purple shifting. As Black Bisector, you can take out many droid machines, with information planted inside you, and our tool sphere repair mother in your many fingers. You can perform the fixing function. Is it efficacious?
Efficacious indeed.
Alright, but I won't do it for you. I'll do it because it's an excuse to kill droids.
Yes? That is
okay.
acceptable, I think, for the Black Bisector.
It's a weird way to put it. Now to speak to Filer Dan.
Well, now look here. The hotshot's back after busting into the Justicar's base. Did you find the holodisc kit? Can I make a copy for my daughter?
Here, make your copy and give it back.
I had a good feeling the minute I met you. A quick copy. And there's your holodisc. Easy enough. You remember this. Undercity assistants will use these secret passages to help people in need.
Coruscant needs all the help it can get right now.
Nice to work with someone who knows what they're doing. Now take that disc back so security can ignore it again.
Alright, I kind of just did a quick jump in the video so I could quick travel back to the Black Sun sector. In order to turn this into Lieutenant Dorn so I wouldn't increase the time the video takes to finish. So once we do this cutscene, it'll be over, and next time we'll be completely focused on the works.
You've been gone a while. I'm even working overtime. My commander's calling every 5 minutes, bugging me about those schematics. You get them from the Justicars?
I believe this is what you wanted.
Finally. Here's what I can pay you, plus a little extra for hazard duty. And can we keep this quiet? Hiring you to get this back makes the rest of us look bad.
Don't worry. My lips are sealed.
I appreciate that. Thank you for all your help. I'm sure I'll see you again.
Alright, so it's on Kaizen. For those curious, I may as well explain this. Inner strength, I just reduced the force costs of my force attacks and healing abilities by 9%, and I increased my force accuracy by 3%. Because I have 3 points in it, so I started off that in telekinetics. I increased my total force by 100, so I actually have 600 force right now. Right now I'm actually going to put a point into concentration. It'll reduce the pushback suffered while activating disturbance, telekinetic wave, and turbulence by 70% when I have 2 points in it. In addition, disturbance has a 100% chance to increase my force regeneration by 10% for 10 seconds. It'll probably be 20%. No, it'll stay at 10%. But it'll stack up to 3 times, so it'll end up being 30%. So I got that. And the new abilities I get before I call this an episode, just to explain to you guys. Rank 2 for Deliverance, as well as my Heroic Moment Channel the Force, my Speeder Piloting, and new ranks of Force Stun and Force Wave. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and keep checking back for more updates on videos. Good luck.